We understand that the ECOWAS Marathon now has been slated for March 1st, 2025. This marathon event will feature two races both in the 21-kilometer and the 5-kilometer races will start and finish at the ECOWAS Commission here in Nigeria, Asokoro Abuja to be very specific. The 5-kilometer race, we are told, will start at the Eagles Square and, of course, do end at the ECOWAS Commission. Kesley, marathon, do we have proper, setup for marathon here in Nigeria? Because oftentimes when we see marathon events being even hosted here in Nigeria, they are being won by athletes or marathoners that are from outside of Nigeria.
Yeah, so for me, I think that's a result of the fact that we do not really venture into long-distance races down here in Nigeria. It's only on few occasions where we'll see Nigerian athletes, coming up top, when it has to do with long-distance races, especially down here, in Nigeria. It's not that we don't have those marathon races in the country, but I think we've not really created that, platform where people can see it as something they can, venture into, as a sport, as a stand. We have different marathon races. We have the Pepe race. We also have the Lagos Marathon as well. And now we also have the Abuja Marathon. I think the other time we also have a marathon race down here in Port Harcourt, which of course we're hoping will still continue, as a stand. But have we really prioritized developing long distance runners down here in the country? I think for me that's been the problem. You go to countries like Uganda, you go to countries like Kenya, you talk about Botswana and the rest of the East African countries. They venture more, go into long distance races, and that's always been their strength whenever they come up for global competitions like the Olympic, World Athletics, and of course the Commonwealth Games. You always see them, picking something or winning a medal, in long distance races. And for me, it's actually a good thing at this point in time that at least we have those races, those long distance races in the country, but we have to look out for, see how we can make sure that there are people who actually specialize on long distance races and then give us that, performance whenever we go for global competition. But let's just see how this particular Abuja marathon race will pan out. We understand that the runners have actually prioritized this one come next year because of the prompt payments, of for this particular one. I think we'll look forward to see how this one, of course, will pan out at the end of the day.
Well, fingers crossed, but we hope that long distance races runners will be discovered more here in Nigeria, especially with the hosting of the ECOWAS Marathon event in just about 3 months or so from now.